I panic. Why? Because I have an assignment about leadership and it has to be a vlog. Whenever people talk about leaders, it's always about this person or this person or this person. And who am I? Am I a leader? Most of the time, I see myself as a follower more than a leader, but not until I reflect about my recent project. As part of the requirement for our leadership subject, my team and I actually took the initiative to conduct a career compass for our fellow friends in University of Malaya.
By doing IR at the same time you're doing different kind of HR because
Basically, the purpose of this whole event is to help our friends to be more prepared for the future career. And through this event, we are also applying the concept of servant leadership. As the leaders or the group of leaders among our peers, we are serving other people by helping them to achieve a better goal. And in this case, it is to be more prepared for their career. In our team, we have quite a number of members, and each of us actually take up the responsibility and play different role to make this event a success. My role in particular is not so much focusing on the planning and execution, but more on post-evaluation of the whole activity. So I was responsible to prepare the report and also present the final outcome of the activity during our class. But as a member, this is not just about it. I was also responsible to look for participants for the activity, and at the same time, during the initial stage, I actually participated actively during our discussion and proposed a lot of ideas to come to the success of this leadership project. Even though I'm not playing the role standing in the front line, but personally, I think being a supportive member also helped me to apply my leadership skills and also drive the success of the activity. And I can demonstrate servant leadership throughout this process because in a class, or to make the success of a project, in a class setting, all of us are peers, and most of the time we tend to fall into the laissez-faire style of leadership where there is no particular leader and everyone are just free to do whatever that they want. In our group, we actually appointed our team lead, and he plays a very critical role to the success of our activity. By electing him as our team lead, he applied democratic style when it comes to managing the team and demonstrate his leadership skills. He often let everyone to participate in a discussion before any decision was being made. He never made the decision alone, and he really valued every single opinions coming from different members. And throughout the planning and execution, he would be there to listen to different problems. And there is times that where there are uncertainty because our team actually consists of members coming from different countries and different cultural background. And there is some miscommunication during the discussion due to probably language barrier. And our team lead actually stepped up and resolve it. Well, through his mediation into this miscommunication, he actually demonstrated very great skills of being a leader, especially from the perspective of interpersonal skill, and also he utilized emotional intelligence to resolve the conflict. Personally, as a supportive member, I would say the most theory that I relate to and applied through my contribution is really servant leadership. Through the event, I did not only serve my fellow peers, but also I serve as a supportive member in my team to make sure that we achieve the goal of making the project a success. Another challenge when we were carrying out this project was during the initial stage. After the team has decided the theme or the type of the activity that we are going to carry out, we found out that another team, they have already started planning very similar activity as what we have decided. So as results, our team lead actually took a very quick decision, and I observed that he demonstrated adaptive leadership through his decision, which is gathering all of us to make sure that we are involved and we decide again the new activity idea, even though we are on a tight timeline. And through this challenge, I can also observe that our team lead, actually not only him, but all of us, utilized participative leadership when we were facing this crisis, and all of us are involved in the discussion. So all in all, even though I'm not in a leadership position, but I can say that I did apply and learn a lot about servant leadership through the meaning or the objective of the activity, but also through my role going through the planning, execution, and the post-evaluation of this project. I can see that as a leader or as a person, it's not only about managing team, but also from different perspectives such as participation and also serving the others. Through this project, despite my personal experience, I also learned that from other people in the team, especially my team lead, on different perspectives of these leadership traits and also theories. I can also see that how he utilized different theories such as servant leadership, participative leadership, and adaptive leadership to make sure that our project is a success. And most importantly, I'm not panicked anymore. Finally, I learned that leadership is not just about the title. Even though we are playing as a follower role, we can still be a leader of ourselves and to be a leader that influence other people in the team. And how about you? What's your favorite leadership theory?